Hey, what is up, guys? David or Yuppie here. Today I'll be bringing you my first ever video on YouTube. So let's begin. My channel is about embarrassing stories that happened to me in my youth or just recently. So let's begin with my first story. This is about the time me and my friend and a bunch of other people ding-dong ditched a grandma. Personally, this grandma, she just completely raged. I think she took it too far. So let's start. So me and my friend are just walking down the street, right? And my friend's like, okay, so there's this new trend called ding-dong ditching. And I'm just like, okay. And he's like, you want to try it? And I'm like, yeah. So we do it to like basically every single house in that subdivision. So we're walking around and we just keep going to the random house. And we come across this one house and we're just like, it's a pretty big house. It's a pretty small house. Basically, we ring the doorbell, we ran away. But this was in like the legit cul-de-sac. So we really didn't have anywhere to run. So we just kept running and running and running. She just opened the door and closed it. That was it. We didn't see her face though. We didn't even know it was a grandma. I'm just cracking my knuckles right now. So we were running, and then apparently we go online and we're just like, because we're dumbasses. So we just like search like how to ding-dong ditch properly, and then we just see this picture of us on Google. Do you know these two kids? And just us and me and my friend are just like, whoa, that's so cool. Now all the chicks will like us. Because like at the time, chicks go for like bad kids and whatever. And so yeah, we show literally everyone in school. Everyone was like kind of like, what the heck? How'd you guys even get on the web? And I'm just like, yeah, we're savages. So basically the next day we decided to do it again because we wanted to get online again. So we ring our doorbell, we run. Except that this time we had a big group of people, and we had this one guy named, let's just call him Jack. Even though it's not his real name, let's call him Jack. So basically Jack isn't the fastest of them all. So he's not that fast. So we're running and running and running, and she pulls out, like literally pulls out, and she just follows us. And then that time, everybody but Jack just turns into a flash, and we start running as fast as we freaking can, like no joke. So she catches Jack, and she's just like, where do all these people live? Yeah, and he tells us. So then the next day, me and my friend were just kind of sitting there, kind of nervous, like playing basketball, because that was the thing at the time. So after we were just playing basketball. She just pulled up on her house like, who are you? And she's like, none of your business. And I'm just like, yeah, it is, because I'm the one who literally just ringed on. And this old grandma comes out of the car, and I'm just like, whoa. We should have known who we did on this. And she just like gives me this really dirty look. And now I can understand, because we were really dickheads. And we legit just walked in, like, and we just, like, I know that we annoyed her, but I think she just took it too far, okay? So she comes in our house, and my mom just like, hello, who are you? It's like, oh, your son ding-dong ditched me. And she just like, really? And she's like, yeah. And it's like, why'd you do that? And it's like, because I wanted to, because, I couldn't think of anything better to say. So, excuse me. So after we just like, talking for a little bit, she asked if can she sit with us for dinner. So then after that happens, my mom just like, okay, because like she's kind of nervous, but like, yeah. So she sits with us, and she just keeps giving me these like really dirty looks to me and my friend, because at the time it was just me and my friend, not the whole group. And she's just like sitting there talking about this whole thing. Like, she doesn't even want to talk about something good. She just wants to talk about the fact that I ding-dong ditched her. So that's just like, I can understand that she was really mad, but she took it to a whole new level. Like, no joke. A whole new level. So then, me and my friend, after dinner, we just played some more basketball outside. It was pretty dark at the time. She walks out, and she's like, she gives us another dirty look, and she just like, hey, can you come here? Can I talk to you? And I'm like, sure. And she's like, you know what you are? You're a dickhead. And I'm just like sitting there like, what? She did not just say that. So then after that happened, she just drove away. And me and my friend were just like sitting there like, oh my god. So we tell my mom. And my mom she just completely just gets pissed. But at the time, we didn't know where she lived. So she was just so lucky at the time. Because we didn't remember her address or whatever. So, but we remember the neighborhood. But we remember like the side of the cul-de-sac. So my mom like told us like, where does she, like, the next day. And then we go to that cul-de-sac, and we're like searching, and I recognize the house. So I pointed out, and my mom rings the doorbell, and I'm like, I'm sorry. And she's just like, did you call my son's dickhead? And she's like, no. And I'm like, are you serious? You're a pure liar. So after she just like completely just lies to like the whole entire world, I'm just like sitting there face palming and just completely just raged, okay? Like, I'm done. And my mom just like looking at me like, you lied to me? And I'm like, no. And she's like, looks like you did. And she gives me another dirty look, and I'm just like sitting there like, this lady, oh my god, this lady, just a psychopath. And then she randomly said something about like we stole one of her like Santa decorations or whatever. But at the time, her house wasn't even decorated. It didn't even have lights. Okay, it was around Christmas time, about like 2 years ago, I think. I'm sure. I don't really remember. So basically, we were just like wondering, like, no, we didn't, and we just facepalm. And she's just like, yeah, you did. I called the cops to your house. So we come home, and there's just a cop waiting there in front of her house, smoking a blunt. And I'm just like, she did not just do this. She did not just do this. So then after we start talking with the cop, she's like, this lady accuses you of stealing. Can we please search your house and your car and all your personal items? And we're just like, sure. So he basically searches our whole house. Our house just gets destroyed. No joke. Like, it's just a mess after this. My mom had to take countless hours out of her day to clean out something we never did. And she's like, found nothing. So then the policeman drives to her house and literally puts her under arrest for like a month. For false calls, you know. Basically, that lady, she still lives at that place. And every time, whenever we drive somewhere, Mom's like, can we take a shortcut? And I'm like, or with my dad, people who don't even know this, but I was like, please don't, just please don't. I don't want to. So I've really never been to that part of the street ever again. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, if you liked the video, please drop a like and subscribe. Yuppie or David here. Peace.